Airey & Associates is run by David Airey, who's been selling real estate in the western suburbs for over 3 decades now. David is the current president of the Real Estate Institute of Australia and is also the deputy president of REWA. As an experienced and respected western suburbs real estate agent, we thought we'd sit down with David as this week's Insider to ask him our usual set of 11 questions.
Yes, well, after leaving school and studying, I then joined the Pearl Assurance Company in William Street in the city, where I spent a few years in the general insurance industry. Well, I needed a career change from insurance, and I found the opportunity in a real estate company in the city that had a connection with my family. It was Pete & Company Limited, and I joined Pete as a residential real estate sales representative. It was very tough in those years. It was 1973. We had the Whitlam Labor government, high interest rates, no credit. You needed a connection with a bank or a building society through the real estate company you worked for in order for buyers to get finance. And yes, my first sale was a property for about $14,000 in Apsley Road, Willetton. Throughout my real estate career, time commitment has been enormous. You do need a lot of time to be able to spend on the job, and I had 3 small children in the first few years of my real estate career, and that involved an enormous commitment at home. And I guess the second thing overarching my whole career would be learning to cope with rejection, people saying no or choosing another agent to list their home with rather than you. Best advice I could give to anybody thinking of real estate as a career is to make sure you've got 3 to 6 months savings in the bank that you can draw on, because it's unlikely that you're going to make very much money quickly. That's a very important thing, because money can be a big distraction, that is, lack of money in those first few months of real estate. Yes, I have seen it like this before, but not moving as fast. What we've had is a change. Suddenly, we've moved from recession into a fast-moving market with lots more buyer interest. Stock levels are dropping, demand's increasing. I put it down to the internet, increased interest by buyers through the internet. Well, the most important thing in any market, but particularly this market, is to price your home correctly. So it doesn't sit on the market for months. It should sell reasonably quickly in the current market, which is looking a lot more normal than it was a few months ago. Most important thing is to have finance pre-approved, and secondly, you need to get a move on to buy a house if you want to get the benefit of the First Home Buyers Boost Grant, because that's going to drop by $3,500 on the 1st of October and a further $3,500 on the 1st of January, back to $7,000. So there's an extra $7,000 in there now for first home buyers. Well, I said for a long while that we were going to have a bottom-up recovery, and I see that happening. Perth's been the last capital city to react with this. All other capitals have already seen some growth, and I've got a really good feeling about the Perth market. I think it's going to grow through this year, 2010, and then well into 2011. And I see some great prospects ahead. Well, most importantly, people should buy for needs, not wants. Unless you're a millionaire, you need to buy a property that's going to suit your family and your lifestyle, not necessarily all the glamorous things that you're hoping to get in life. And most importantly today, people are looking for properties that are close to infrastructure and transport and facilities and features such as schooling. Those are very important things. So that never changes. Whatever the market is, don't worry about it. Property will go up. It has proven to be always the basis of any fortune.
Next up, we have a panel discussion of settlement agents.
They were unable to release the tenant from the property, so they were hit with 6 months' worth of penalty interest.
Ouch.